Well, a healthcare worker in Georgia is facing felony charges after a social media video showed her dancing provocatively over a disabled patient.
We do want to warn you, though, this video could be very upsetting if you watch it. 19-year-old Lucrecia Koyan was arrested last week and charged with exploitation of a disabled person. Now, this comes after she posted at least 2 videos of herself dancing on a patient while dressed in scrubs. A social media detective known as the Queen of Accountability tipped police off to the videos, which have now gone viral.
I then contacted the Loganville police and we spoke for over 30 minutes where I provided them with her Twitter, her TikTok, all her handles.
Loganville police say they're investigating Koyan's other videos to see if there are any other victims.
Many crimes leave us speechless, not because of their brutality, but because of the sheer lack of humanity. Today we uncover a disturbing case from Atlanta, where a healthcare worker entrusted with the care of vulnerable patients turned their suffering into entertainment. What was meant to be a place of healing became a scene of humiliation. Stay with us as we expose the shocking details of this case. The suspect, Lucrecia Cormasa Koyan, 19, was wearing blue scrubs during the incident. She was hired as a caregiver at a healthcare facility in Atlanta, responsible for assisting disabled and elderly patients. To families, she was supposed to be a guardian of their loved ones, but behind the scenes, she had other plans. Plans that had nothing to do with care or compassion, but should have been a safe space, turned into a nightmare for the patients under her care. It started as a series of disturbing TikTok videos. The healthcare worker filmed herself dancing and twerking in front of disabled patients who could not defend themselves, speak up, or even understand what was happening. But the videos didn't stay private for long. These were not just poor choices, they were acts of humiliation and abuse. The victims, unable to consent or respond, were turned into props for internet clout.
I did. She says she came across the videos on this TikTok account, and she says they made her so sick, she ended up calling the Loganville police here.
Her dancing on top of the head of the person that was in the wheelchair. When I saw it, I thought it was a skit. I thought it was a joke.
The Queen of Accountability, as she's known on Instagram, is a social media sleuth who tries to provide justice when she sees wrongdoings online. And that's what she saw on Lucrecia Koyan's TikTok.
I then contacted the Loganville police and we spoke for over 30 minutes where I provided them with her Twitter, her TikTok, all her handles.
The Loganville police put out a statement saying they arrested Koyan for exploitation of a disabled person.
I was very thankful, but sad at the same time that she's so young.
We reached out to Koyan and to the business police say she works for, SNL Healthcare LLC, but got no response. She did post this to her TikTok.
It's not what it is. All I gotta say for now is angles play a big part.
The Queen of Accountability hopes Koyan's arrest serves as a lesson to people looking to go viral.
You don't have to hurt, harm, or humiliate someone just to get a couple of likes and shares.
Police say since there are so many videos on here, there could be more charges since this is a continuous investigation. Reporting live in Loganville, I'm Madeline Montgomery, Atlanta News First.
When the videos surfaced online, the internet reacted with fury. Social media users quickly identified the healthcare worker and called for immediate action. Hashtags like Justice for Patients and Fire Her Now trended.
Out for him that he has to be subjected to so much ridicule for someone's entertainment pleasure, for them to get likes and views and things of that nature.
As the outrage grew. And soon, authorities took notice. Law enforcement launched an investigation into the viral videos, and it didn't take long for charges to be filed. The worker was arrested and charged with elder abuse and exploitation of disabled individuals.
Kind of action, I am reaching out to that person immediately and I am removing them from that individual so they would not be working. They will be on a non-paid suspension pending investigation.
The facility where she worked quickly distanced itself, claiming they were unaware of her actions. But was this an isolated incident or a sign of a larger problem in the healthcare system? This case sheds light on a much larger issue, the mistreatment of vulnerable individuals in care facilities. According to reports, thousands of cases of patient abuse go unreported every year. For many, their caregivers are their only connection to the outside world, making them easy targets for mistreatment. If not for the viral videos, this abuse might have never been uncovered. The question remains, how many others suffer in silence? Since the arrest, the facility has promised tighter security measures and background checks for employees, but for many that's not enough.
You just don't do this to people. You don't.
Families are now demanding better oversight, stronger legal protections, and harsher punishments for those who take advantage of the vulnerable. If you suspect any form of abuse in a healthcare facility, speak up. Call authorities, document the evidence, and fight for those who cannot fight for themselves. What are your thoughts on this case? Do you think the justice system is doing enough to prevent abuse in healthcare? Let us know in the comments. And if you want to hear more true crime cases like this, hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Until next time, stay safe and stay aware.